smells fresh and clean from the previous night's rain. Carrying with it hints of pine cones, wildflowers, and a damp earth. As you walk deeper into this haven, you might catch a glimpse of furry animals darting about or peering out from behind the trees. All of them, and their many different shapes and sizes. The rabbits scurrying across paths, deer grazing nearby, or bears lumbering in search of food. One thing that strikes you about this forest is how alive